Video games and mental health sort of go hand in hand in my mind. We see on the news pretty regularly how video games are cast in a negative light as being pretty detrimental to our emotional well-being, but I actually think they can be pretty restorative. Video games have basically always been one of my coping mechanisms, meaning the things I turn to when I'm having a rough depression symptom day or when my anxiety is really high. They help to ground me a bit and give me something to focus my mind on and quiet those thoughts. And then games like Wanderstop come along that make mental health part of their narrative. It normalizes the conversation, which I appreciate, and also helps to remind us that we aren't alone when those negative thoughts kick into overdrive. The video game industry has its dark side, sure, but it can also be a source of community and comfort and healing. And through this game, we can explore the concept of burnout and anxiety and fatigue, even if those aren't experiences that we personally share. And seeing other perspectives like that can just help us understand other people all the more. At the beginning of the year, I listed Wanderstop as the game I'm most excited to play in 2025, and now the time has come and I cannot wait to get into it. Thank you so very much to the folks at Ivy Road for the keys so that I could share this experience with all of you. My name is Brock, and I'm so glad you're here. If you've been around the channel for a while, you're probably a little bit surprised to see me, but if you're new here, then welcome. I cover cozy and wholesome gaming here on the channel, so if that interests you, then consider subscribing to come along with me for a whole lot more. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and come join the community Discord if you want to hang out with me and with your fellow cozy game enthusiasts. You can find a link to the Discord down in the description for this or pretty much any of my videos. Now, let's get into Wanderstop.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure. A failure.
You don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. I just have to... Wow. I'm tired. Rest a moment or keep moving. Rest for a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. No. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See? This is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait. What's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. No, no, no. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. No, why don't you rest a moment? Just for a second. Just a moment. Then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Ugh. Just gathering my energy. Then right back to it. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. Ugh. My goodness. You are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait, did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. Of course not, it's just a sword. I can lift the sword. I can lift the sword. So you can. We are in agreement that it is a normal sword which you can lift. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? No, I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, It is time for the tea, Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? Making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. I'll be leaving soon. Say nothing. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Huh. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You've collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. Sorry, I just clicked so loudly in your ear. I will be over there, inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. Boro, you're adorable. I already love you, buddy. We're gonna be besties, I just know it. No, Alta. Alright. It's such a unique look to this world. I really like it, and the color palette is phenomenal. Like, what a color palette. I really, really like it. Hold left trigger to run. Oh, that's not the one. That was the right. What's this? Pink seeds. To open a pocket, press and hold the button. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list using R. Center item is what you'll be selecting. Oh, I see. Okay. So there's brewing, tools, and seeds. Got it. Well, I don't know if I assume we need these, but, oh, okay. Let's put this away for now. And let's go talk to Boro. Ah, hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. No, I just wanted to tell you that I'm leaving right now. I'll do this, but only until I'm well enough. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Okay, hold RT to highlight the current location of other characters and key items. Okay. Oh, cool. That's a useful feature. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you'll find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing, no need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying then? Please come speak with me. My pacing was off on that one. Okay, oh, they're over here. So let's collect by just whipping our basket at them. I like that it's kind of got a like fighter vibe to it, that she's just like whipping them around. Did he tell us to put them in the basket? I don't know, but we're going to. Okay. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. Okay. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Oh, it does. It's cute. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. Yeah, okay, we learned that already. Nice. And we also learned this because we were ahead of the curve. Okay. Take the watering can. Stash. And then off we go. Hello. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we already have a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns, so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So, why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds, and let me know when it's done. Alright. So, one here. And one here. Boom. And a plant egg. Imagine if plants made eggs, like reproduced by eggs in real life. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? See, sometimes when I read these lines, because I'm reading them fresh right now for the first time, I don't know how the order goes and I get ahead of myself, so forgive me. Anyways, now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around here. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please come and speak with me again. Okay, so we need tools and our watering can. We need to fill it up. Hold A. Man, I'm so excited to get out and do some gardening. It feels a bit spring-like today, so I'm just like dying for... Whoa. What's pretty? And I wanted it a couple times. So does it has seeds now? Nice. Take those. Oh, and they're for blue ferns. Cool, okay. Hey, Boro. Aha, you've successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again, it will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Yeah, I already did that. I have more seeds now. So you did. It is very on brand for you to be rushing ahead to the next step. Very well, then let us jump ahead to the next step in the gardening process. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Is this going to be written down anywhere? Is it going to be written down? Yes, of course, all of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. For now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we've been making after small hybrids? Yes. Large hybrids, foxtail agave. I have no idea. It could be literally anything. I'm guessing large hybrids? That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make a new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked fresh fruit from the plant. Okay, so we're using blue seeds again, and we need to make a triangular pattern. So let's start here. So we want to do here, and then we would want to do here, and wait, yes, here. For a second I was like, no, I've done it wrong, but no, I got it. Okay. And then I assume, did he tell us to water? I don't know if he did, but we're gonna do it anyways. I mean, he yelled at me for jumping ahead before, but ooh, that's a cool alien-like plant. Is this meant to be on on another planet? Or is this just a fantasy realm? Can I take another one? Nice. Okay. Alright, Boro, I did it. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful! Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that show you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes? Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? I would literally rather be doing anything else or stare in silence. It feels appropriate to just stare in silence. Aha, that's the sort of silent treatment that can only mean one thing. It's time to make tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. I imagine that's what she's thinking. Just a groan. Simple plants. So we have pink and we have ferns. And then we've got a few different hybrids. Oh, interesting. So I'm guessing at some point we'll also combine different color seeds to make different things. A puff pod, azzy fruit, Vreedle beets. I want to make some Vreedle beets. That's really hard to say. It's really hard. This place is gorgeous. This whole look at this. I want to live here. I want this many plants inside my house. You may have seen it in the intro, but right behind me, sitting at my desk, is my I turned an IKEA cabinet into a place for plants. So you probably saw that. And that's like it's not even the whole collection. I'm just gonna be honest with you, that's not even all of it. It's nowhere near all of my plants. Anyways, here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Oh, why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. No, I want to get on with it. Sure, tell me a joke. I want to hear your joke, Boro. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. But when suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says, "No astronauts"? Okay, yes, that's much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine, but it better make me laugh. No, this is dumb, stop. Fine, but it better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space and a sign says "No astronauts allowed." This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too, and it isn't a sign after all, it's the dessert menu. They both order dessert, one asks for a custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor can't be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, the joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay, so after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see... Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. I love him. I love him so much already. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? I am laughing. I'm not laughing. I am genuinely laughing, but also what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? Ah, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. Ah, I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Are any of you tea people? You need to sound off in the comments if you are. I need to find my fellow tea people. I also like coffee. I like coffee and tea and hot chocolate and cider and any warm drinks, to be honest with you. If it is a warm drink, I like it. I'm into it. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part for preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Huh, of course. I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope and pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Alright. Imagine if you had to climb a ladder in your house every time you wanted to make a cup of tea. Also, I knew this was about a tea shop, and I didn't make tea before I started, and I really should have. Because now I just want tea real bad. Just fill it up. Okay. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Okay. So... this is like, I want there to be more of a rhythm to it than there is. Aha, now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me the instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and then it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Use L to rotate the ladder. Okay, and then kick that. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss in any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you'll be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Okay, so we need the tea ball. So we don't have that. Ugh, I'm stuck. Okay, tea ball. Stash it. Take both, why not? You might as well keep it in your hand. Where am I? I'm lost. Okay, so we need to go over to the infuser, toss in the tea ball, and then, nope, wrong. We need the, yeah, chip. Whoop. Okay, in it goes. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we'll move on to our final step. Whoops. No, stay on the ladder. Okay. Kick the valve. The finished tea has been transferred into our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder and find an empty cup and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup, and that's it. You'll be having yourself a shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Okay, off the ladder, and cup, and place, and pull. It overflowed. It's everywhere now. Okay, here you go, Boro. I did it. Is this the tea that you have made? Yeah, here you go. Nope, gotcha. Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Ugh, I want tea. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine, I'm not an art critic, I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. It's fine. Huh, I'll take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell, what is bringing you joy? Defeating a rival, winning a tournament, can't really think of anything right now. Defeating a rival, winning a tournament. Huh, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me, personally, there are a few satisfactions in this world, quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink, and put it in the hands of a customer, yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters, and if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no. Stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day, for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away. Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Ugh. I can't believe how tired I've been. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit? Because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him. Just so I can show him how strong. Ah, there you are. Coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. That's not like me. I lost 2 fights for no reason. I don't know. I'm just certain something's wrong. Well, I am knowing exactly what the problem is. You do? Miss Alta, you're tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist doctor. I do not have the 14 years of scientist doctor school. Tone shift. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you're understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times, you'll be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. Work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave now. Let me think about it. Of course. There's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I'll be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There's no rush. I can't believe this game already made me tear up. Like, we're what? We're 30 minutes into this thing? And there are already tears in my eyes. This one's gonna emotionally wreck me. I don't think I said it earlier, but like, I'm 100% prepared to be emotionally destroyed by this, but in like the best possible way. So you're filling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. I suppose this is good for my training. You have literally nothing else to do. I owe you. So, if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Okay. Can I change? I can change the music. Ooh, okay. We'll put it on the dog one for now. Also, what's this? Can I take... I can go take pictures around? Wait, can I hang up my pictures in different places in the shop? I'm so excited. Okay, sorry, Boro. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time you were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightful leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps? No, because I also find it relaxing. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide, that way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you'll be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. This is a traditional rail train and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yep. Very good, I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a tea shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, people just walk up to me and ask me for tea. I want them to feel intimidated. That's fun. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if the apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron you look like you look. Let's try that one more time, shall we? With this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. That isn't in any way true and you know it. Try to look angrier. Other than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Okay, hold on. Can I take the tools? Stash. Stash. Okay. Where'd you go? Boro? Oh, hey. Can I sweep this? How do I go through these? There we go. Oh, I found something. A photo. Okay, I'm gonna stash that for a second. Sorry. It is your lovely sword, a very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. The narrative item that is the sword is really cool. Like, that's a very interesting little, like foil for mental health, like a metaphor for the weight of the things that we carry. I really like that a lot. It's very clever storytelling. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him I don't want to talk about it. Tell him because I want to hear. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. If you heard that, that was the dog flopping down on the ground. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. All right. I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? Exactly how am I going to be supposed to run this tea shop? I'll figure it out as I go. How exactly am I supposed to run the tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. There is a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. It's happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Boro is best boy. He is very much best boy. There's all kinds of stuff around here. Should we just explore a little bit? I mean, I know that we want to get together some ingredients. Wait, can we plant in these? I want to plant in those. Also, I like that they swing whenever you walk into them. What is all this over here? I don't know. I don't know at all. Okay, there's some other plants on the ground too. I don't know if these are like plants that we can do anything with. Can I... Hold on. Can I water you? No. So I'm going to assume that you are not plants that we can do anything with. That's fine. That is totally fine. But I bet I can... Oh, you've got seeds. Okay. Gimme. Tips for using your inventory. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. You don't need to stash the item first. In the options menu, you can switch the inventory button to be either toggle on or off or press to hold. Okay. So we could probably water you and get more seeds. Will it just continuously give me seeds every time I water it? Or is there a little bit of a cooldown period? Okay, we should probably go read the gardening book. This is beautiful. Can I plant things around here too? Gardening, you say? I'm not gonna plant anything just yet, because I want to just keep looking around a little bit. Whoa. Okay. Beautiful. What's that? What is that? Okay, here's the garden again. Where we have all of our things. We could water these too. We might as well. And get a few extra things to have around. Is the shop... So the shop's already open. And I guess we just have to wait. But I wonder if it will tell us when there are customers. Or if we need to, like... Go be ready. Can I water you again? No, it seems like it's it. Okay, let's water you. We're gonna have so many fern seeds. Oh, you already have a bunch on you. Okay. The fruits you have to stash after you pick up each one. All right, let's go look at the, people. Wait, there's customers. Oh no, I only have one more tea ball. Okay, so I do need to also go and gather some more tea leaves at some point. Hi. Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll, do something else, then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 Alright. Hold RT to highlight your current location and characters that might want to talk to you. Okay. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said, no? I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to be ordering tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? I did. I made it right now. You did, I'm guessing? Evidence, this is a tea shop. A tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. And rule number 1 is, you're here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No. This person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know it's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Can it, tea man? We're doing it my way. Who wants tea? Where did they go? Where are you? Why did you run away? You're just pacing around the building. Hey, Boro. You know how a bunch of plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Aha, Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruit. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to making more new plants if you are needing the new resources, yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. That is a really difficult sentence. We're going to give that one more go, everybody. Okay, are you ready? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. I will propel them rapidly towards old age. I'll let the new plants live long, happy lives. That is good of you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Okay, so that makes sense. That guy he had an exclamation mark over his head. So I'm gonna go try to talk to him again. And force him to drink tea. Hey, buddy. Hey there. We just talked a second ago. Oh, right, yes. Hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but this is obviously a slip of the tongue. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea and that's fine. I like that option. Well, it's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment. So, you know, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I collapse every time I go to the forest to find help. I can't carry my sword, the single most important thing I own. I have to be nice to complete strangers. I can't carry my sword. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long, and my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. What? What? Okay. Wait, while we're up here, where is the library? Because he said it was on the upper floor, right? Ah, it's probably that. The door with the book. All About Gardening. Read. All About Gardening by Sylvia Sugarpuddle. So you've decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision that you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover the many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I'm excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on this adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting for a new gardener. Remember, darling, absorb the information only at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice what you've learned, or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us so unique. Alright, no more procrastinating. Time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there, and remember to always be beautiful, my darlings. Oh. Okay, simple plants are the most basic of flora and are the building blocks of your garden. To plant one, you'll need to find a plant seed. The color of the seed tells you what plant it will produce. How many different types of plant seeds are there? Darling, I'm not a seedologist. Not all of us have the family connections necessary to get into a prestigious seedology school. Perhaps you should ask one of those snotty rich kids how many types of plant seeds there are. Once you've found the plant seed you want to use, place it in the ground and a simple plant will sprout. Okay, everything's pretty easy so far, right? Well, buckle your beautiful faces up, my chaotic garden children, because we're about to discuss hybrids. And you know this is where gardening gets wild. Buckle your beautiful faces up, my chaotic garden children. Okay. I am going to close this for right now. We're going to stash it. We're going to keep it with us. And we'll read it as we go, because I don't want my head to literally explode. What is this one? The Book of Answers. Oh, there are no answers in the Book of Answers. Okay, I'll just put it back. That's kind of funny. Can I go down? Nope. All right, where are you, Boro? There you are. Boro, they left. The person in the cave just walked out on me for no reason. Ah, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Yeah, duh, because again, this is a tea shop. No, I completely made space for whatever they wanted. I see the connection you're trying to make here and I refuse to acknowledge it. Yeah, duh, because again, this is a tea shop. Miss Alta, Boro is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. Sounds like they don't need me then. These people seem like real losers. Sounds like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases, that might be true. But then, why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I am going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. please, I would encourage you to enjoy it, if you can. Oh, and you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? Sure, maybe, I don't know, these sound like measurable objectives. Sure, maybe. Wonderful, that is good to be hearing. I'm very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Okay. Oh, can we... oh, we can't take these things. There's mugs and stuff here, too. Is that a pink seed? I'm not going to take all of them for right now. Just these few. So what do I have? I have blue and pink. And there was... This is what I got pink from. I kind of want to try making... making a hybrid. So if I put them in a line... Oh, I see. So those are the... This is a hybrid already. So, okay. Let's look at our field guide. So that's our tasks. What do you want? That's a small hybrid. We want to try a large hybrid. So I assume in order to make savory, nutty, full-bodied Riedel beets, because a burning sensation in your feet consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Whoa. And then there's Azzy fruit. Tastes like the day you first met your best friend. Tart, sticky, and high in caffeine. Kind of want to try to make that Azzy's flower. But I don't know what sort of plants we need for it. What do you have, little guy? What is that? Ah. We'll go back and forth to shake them. Oh. Okay. I can't pocket this. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to. Oh. Thank you for whatever's in that package, little guy. Okay, I'm gonna put you down now. It's a package? I'll ask Boro about this. Okay. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Do we try just pink seeds? What was the... I think putting one here and here will give us the large hybrid? It will not. It will not do the thing that I thought. But I think putting one here and here will... Nope. Whoops. Can I get rid of these then? I wonder, I bet the pruners... hi Boro, I do need to talk to you in a little bit, buddy, but yeah, okay, let's clip. Because that didn't work. Sorry, plants, I didn't mean to waste you. Do you think that we can use blue seeds in a pattern around this to create a large hybrid? Like if we make the triangle but with the blue, so it would be here, here, and up top. Let's just try it. And if nothing happens, we move on. Okay, nothing happened, so we move on. All right, let's go talk to Boro. Oh, actually, first, let's sweep these leaves. I don't know what happened just then. Let me be honest with you. I found something. What's this? Trinket. Wonder if that's just for displaying on shelves. Boro, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to the rightful owner. Does that make sense? You're telling me the forest placed this package here? Maybe this person should have taken better care of their stuff. You're telling me the forest placed it here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind all of their own. For example, Boro has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Okay. Wait, where was the mailbox? I guess out front of the shop? Yeah. Okay, so let's put it in the mail. Return a lost parcel. Cool. Wonder if we will get something for that, or if the point is literally just to return it. Okay, so I want... Oh, here's some weeds. Here's some weeds we can clip. Oops. Clip. 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 Oh. Hi. Hello. Wowie McZowie. This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way. No freaking way. Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? Yes. Oh god, you sound like you're gonna be a whole lot. A whole lot of fun, right? Isn't that what you were gonna say? Actually, no, see, this is what I was referring, because not only am I a real knight, but I'm also a really fun knight. Gerald the Knight, at your liege, a fair day upon you and also upon me, who is actually a knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not? But I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. Gerald, do you need something or not? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son. And he's just the best darn son in the world. Here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. Oh, that's so cute. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Ah, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. That's enough, Timothy, I think. Let's see another Timothy photo. I want to see one more. This is us at 3 a.m. This is us at 4 a.m. This is us at 4:15 a.m. This is us at 4:22 a.m. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. That's enough, Timothy. Let's see another Timothy photo. More. Here we are registering to vote in our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but loves the electoral process. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget, it's one of the two. Let's see another. We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we were riding horses. Who can be upset when you're riding a horse? Let's see another one. Here's Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran onto the stage and gave a speech anyway? Who can say? Did I actually talk or did I just sob at the podium? Who knows? Another one. Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. This is the kind of joke Timothy and I have where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every Monday. Why? Exactly. That's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of the joke. What's the joke? You sound just like Timothy. Another one. This is from when we recorded in a spoken word album together. Doesn't have any Timothy. He refused to speak once the entire time, but it's in the spirit of togetherness. I'll be honest, I've got a bit of creative terror during recording, so I didn't say anything either. But it's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son. How many do you think there are, and should we try to see all of them? Oh, that's all of them. That's all my photos. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through them all, I'm pretty amazed how many of these photos I have. Hey, why don't I leave one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. Yeah. Sure, I'll take a photo. Great, which photo do you want? Cheese Museum, sweater with face, a different one. Which photo do you want? I want... Oh, I do love the Fishing Council one. I think I want the cornflower one. Respect writing, graduation. Give me the cornflower. Yeah, sure thing. Here you go. Thanks. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dork bot, and so lame, just so unbelievably lame, and oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad, I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. No, but you're not a real knight. Yeah, it's common, I'm sure. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big ol' shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if there's a thing. If that's a thing. Okay, your field guide now contains a section called Requests. Anything a character has asked you for will be recorded here. Open the field guide with Y. Okay. Your field guide will also contain information about different fruits and the various effects that each fruit has when consumed. There was one that said something about containing a lot of caffeine. I want to go put this photo on the wall because I assume this is what the frames are for. So, where were they? Here's a couple over here. I want this somewhere where I'm going to see it constantly. Yes. Yes. And I found another photo. Let's put it up somewhere over here. We can see what it is. Oh, I don't know what I'm looking at there. Okay, so oh, there's a fruit here. I'm gonna take that. I guess a seed. So, okay, field guide. We have large hybrids. There was, yeah, high in caffeine for the Azzy fruit, but I don't know what, I don't know what it needs at all. I mean, I can keep just trying things, I guess, but that feels like a waste of my seeds. So, let me talk to Boro. Hello, miss. I realized I forgot to be telling you one aspect of gardening. I explained already that you can make plant hybrids, yes? Boro neglected to mention that you can also be combining different seeds when making patterns. As long as the outer plants are the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here's an example of a pattern that will not produce anything, because the outer ring contains two different plants. If you wish to unearth all of the fruits our clearing offers, this information will surely be useful. All right, that is it for Boro Information Hour. All done. Okay, so I understand now what I did wrong. Do we have mail? To the person who placed a lost parcel in the mail, Detective Greyline here. That package that you mailed to me just so happened to have been the crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Winderkins case. How did this vital piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful that you sent it. Now, little Miss Winderkins will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice, and a close call at that. Little Susie has requested that I send you her favorite doll as thanks. It may not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate your help more than words can say. Until next time. Oh. That's cute. Oh, and that's her. She sent me her doll. Okay, so let's go into the garden and let's try planting. Because we know that the middle one needs to be pink seeds. And then the outer needs to be blue. I think. So let's plant pink seed there. And we don't have enough blue seeds. So we're going to have to get more. What's the pattern? The pattern is, okay, one directly above it and then two to the sides of it. So one will go here, one will go here, and then we'll need a last one there. So we need one more blue seed, and I think there were some inside. Let's go see if we can find... on the shelf? Yeah. We'll take these, thank you. Okay, back out to the garden. So we can make his tea, and conveniently, it was the tea that I also wanted. Oh, we're gonna need more tea leaves, too. Okay, so we're gonna go on a little bit of a jaunt once we do this. Okay, so now this goes here, and it should make something. All right, water. Whoa. Okay. So now we can take this. It is a Vreedle beet. Okay, Vreedle beets were not what I wanted. Oh, I dropped my watering can. Oops. Okay, Vreedle beets weren't what I wanted. I wanted to make... So let's try one where we do blue seed in the middle and then pink on the outsides and see what happens. Now that I understand how the gardening works. And wasted a lot of plants earlier. So it's okay. Whoa. Oops. Out of water. Okay. Fill her up. It's so pretty. Can we just admire again how beautiful it is? Okay. A couple more. Puff pod. Is that what I wanted? I think maybe the puff pod is what I wanted. No, I wanted Azzy flower. Do you think it's all pink? I bet it's all pink. I bet it is. All right. Do we have somewhere where we can potentially grow? Like, is there already pink flowers in existence somewhere? Oh, I'm so sad that I messed that up. Oh, that produces pink seeds. We're probably going to exhaust it pretty quickly at this rate. It's going to go play plant golf, but that's okay. Yeah, we exhausted it. All right. That's fine. Because this should be plenty. Because we need 4. No, we need 4. Wait, what are we trying to do? Azzy's fruit, which I think is probably just all pink. Because we've got the combination ones, so I'm guessing that if we do one that's all pink, that will produce what I want. And then we'll go find some what you call it? Some tea leaves. So we need to go get the basket, or do I already have the basket? I might already have it. I already have it. Okay. Oops. Water. Nice. Give it a little watering. And then we'll harvest these. They're cute. Azzy fruit. Nice. The pocket is full. Oh no. Can I just drop it inside then? I'll probably set it down somewhere. Place. For now. Okay, let's go find tea leaves. He said that we'll just find them out and about. That might be some right ahead of me, actually. That's a cute little spot. Okay. Tea leaves. Let's just keep wandering around and looking for... What are these? What are you? Shrink shroom. There's a whole bunch of mushrooms here. Interesting. I wonder if they, like, add effects to tea or something. There's a bunch of mushrooms back there, too. We're going to leave them alone until we know what to do with them, as you should when it comes to mushrooms. Unless you are 100% certain, just leave them alone. Alright, we need to find some more. Some more tea leaves as we wander around our little forest here. I wonder what happens if we were to leave. I don't know that anything would. But I'm guessing, I mean, something has to, surely. I don't know. Okay, almost. Because we have one tea ball left, I think. But if I want to make myself a cup of tea, which I do, then we're gonna need more. Okay, there we go. Done and done. I love these hanging planters. What is this? What are you? Can I, whoops, wrong button. Can I water you? No? What are you? I insist you tell me. Oh, I didn't see the water wheel. Pretty. Very, very pretty. The art style is so good. Okay, so we'll start these drying. Over here. Stash our basket. But since we have a thing, we will... Can I empty this? I wonder if there's a different use, but now we're just gonna empty it. Oh, you have something to say now. Say, Boro has noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly into the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. I literally was wondering that, Boro. So thank you for telling me. Okay, so does that mean that we can make... Oh, and also this will make enough to give both of us tea. And I guess it depends on... It depends on how much water we put into the reservoir. Okay, now we need to go over here, kick the valve, and then over to here, where we need to put in T-ball and Azzy fruit. I think that's it, and then over, kick, around, and pour. Okay, there were mugs over here. So let's put a mug on. And pour a serving of tea. Of very pink tea. Alright. Highly caffeinated. Should be great for you, Gerald. Here you are. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods, and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically, I scraped it on a glowing purple sword, and the sword was being held by an old witch muttering to herself, who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark! You shall become the shade! Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming." I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. The writing is so good. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Well, I can't see anything to be worried about. Gerald, I think a witch cursed you. Oh, sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Well, I can't say anything to her. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight. I love you, buddy. I really do. I hope you're okay. I hope the curse isn't too bad. All right, let's make a cup of tea for ourselves. And then we're gonna go sit on a bench and drink it. Which sounds honestly lovely. Maybe after I record, that's what I'll do. It is a beautiful day outside, so maybe I legitimately will. Okay, tea is ready. So he told me to go sit on a bench. Is it just any bench? There was a nice one over this way. Oh, there's one in that pavilion. Let's go sit there.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job. And we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
And that is what we're going to call it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad you were here for this. I'm in love with this game, and I'm going to absolutely be bringing out another part probably pretty quickly here. But we're going to stop here for today on this beautiful music and this beautiful shot. This is amazing. You should 100% pick it up. It comes out tomorrow officially, so you can check it out then. I know for sure it's on Steam and PlayStation, and I assume Xbox. I think. I don't know for sure though, don't quote me on that. I'll try to leave if I remember, I'll try to put a pinned comment down below to let you know where all you can pick this up. Thank you again to Ivy Road for giving me the key. I really appreciate it. This is spectacular. Like, this might already legitimately be my game of the year. Not even kidding. I'm in love with it. It's so good. And it's meaningful and it's deep and it's so well written and it's funny, and I'll probably put out a review too, maybe on Tuesday. So look for that. It'll be a quick review, one of my like 90-second reviews. So anyways, that's where we're gonna stop for now. All right, I'll be back here on the channel really soon. And until then, take care. Bye.